Hello, and a very warm welcome to the garden. Today we're turning our attention to a wonderfully rewarding and often misunderstood vegetable okra. I'll share my top tips for growing healthy, productive okra plants for a magnificent harvest. Whether you're a seasoned grower or just starting out, you'll find something here to help you succeed. So, grab your trowel and a cup of tea. Let's dive into the secrets of a bountiful okra harvest. Let's get started. The very first step to a successful okra harvest is choosing the right variety and planting at the right time. Okra comes in many shapes, sizes, and colors, and each variety has its own unique strengths. Selecting the best type for your climate and personal taste will make a big difference in your garden's success. For example, Clemson Spineless is a classic favorite. It's reliable, easy to handle, and produces tender green pods that are perfect for most recipes. If you want something a bit more eye-catching, Burgundy okra offers stunning red pods that add a splash of color to both your garden and your plate. If you live in a region with a shorter growing season, look for quick-maturing types like Annie Oakley II. These varieties are bred to produce pods faster, giving you a better chance of harvesting before the weather cools down. Take some time to research which varieties are best suited to your local climate, the length of your summer, and the average temperatures in your area. Seed catalogs and online resources can help you compare options and find the perfect fit. Okra is a true heat lover. Never rush to plant it outdoors until all danger of frost has passed and the soil temperature is at least 18 degrees Celsius or 65 degrees Fahrenheit. Planting too early, when the soil is still cool, can lead to poor germination and weak seedlings. Always use a soil thermometer to check the temperature at planting depth. Be patient, waiting for the right conditions will pay off with stronger, healthier plants. Okra thrives in full sun, so pick the sunniest, most sheltered spot in your garden. Aim for a location that receives at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight every day. The more sun, the better your okra will grow. Planting near a south-facing wall or fence can create a warm microclimate, helping your okra get off to a strong start and stay productive throughout the season. Before planting, spend a day observing how sunlight moves across your garden. Notice which areas get the most consistent light and avoid spots shaded by trees or buildings. Some okra varieties are compact and perfect for growing in containers on patios or balconies, while others can grow quite tall and need plenty of space to spread out. Make sure to choose a variety that fits your available space. Always read the seed packet for important details like plant height, spread, and days to maturity. This information will help you plan your garden layout and know when to expect your first harvest. If your growing season is short, start seeds indoors 3 to 4 weeks before your last expected frost. Use biodegradable pots so you can transplant seedlings without disturbing their sensitive roots. Okra seedlings have delicate taproots that don't like to be disturbed. Starting them in biodegradable pots makes transplanting easier and less stressful for the plants. To recap, choose a variety that matches your climate and space, wait for warm soil, and pick the sunniest spot you can find. These simple steps are the foundation for a healthy, productive okra crop. By taking the time to select the right variety and plant at the right moment, you'll set yourself up for a thriving okra patch that produces all season long. Get these basics right, and you'll be well on your way to enjoying homegrown okra in your favorite dishes. Now that you know how to choose and time your planting, let's move on to preparing the soil for your okra. Okra thrives in rich, well-draining soil, so getting your soil just right is the first step to a successful harvest. Healthy soil is the secret behind those tall, productive okra plants you see in thriving gardens. Start by testing your soil's pH. Okra prefers a slightly acidic to neutral range, ideally between 6.0 and 7.0. This simple test can make a world of difference in how your plants grow. If your soil is too acidic or too alkaline, don't worry. You can easily adjust it with garden lime to raise the pH or sulfur to lower it, ensuring your okra has the perfect environment to thrive. Next, add plenty of well-rotted compost or aged manure. Spread a generous 2 to 3 inches over the surface, then work it into the top 6 to 8 inches of soil. This step is crucial for providing nutrients and improving soil structure. Whether your soil is heavy clay or light and sandy, organic matter is your best friend. It helps clay drain better and sandy soil hold onto moisture, creating the ideal balance for okra roots. Take the time to remove all weeds, rocks, and debris. A clean, tidy bed not only looks great but also prevents competition for nutrients and water. A well-prepared bed means your okra can send roots deep and wide. anchoring strong healthy plants that can withstand summer heat and wind. Don't skip this step. Thorough soil prep pays off all season long, making your gardening experience easier and more rewarding. Think of it as preparing a nursery for your plants, a safe, nurturing space where they can grow their best from day one. The effort you put in now leads to a bountiful harvest later. Prepared beds produce stronger, more productive plants than neglected ones. Feel the soil, soft, dark, and teeming with earthworms and life. That's the sign of a living, healthy foundation for your garden. This is the foundation of a healthy garden, supporting not just okra, but all your vegetables for the season ahead. Give your okra the best possible start by planting in this rich, well-prepared soil. Your plants will thank you with vigorous growth. Remember, a plant is only as good as the soil it grows in. Healthy soil equals healthy plants, and healthy plants mean more okra for your table. Honest work now brings big rewards. Take pride in your preparation. Let's get planting and look forward to a season full of fresh, homegrown okra. With your soil ready, it's time to plant. Soak okra seeds overnight to speed up germination. Sow seeds 1 inch deep, about 4-6 inches apart. Once seedlings have true leaves, thin to 18-24 inches apart. Space rows at least 3 feet apart for easy access. Gently firm soil over seeds and water thoroughly. Patience is key. Germination takes about a week to 10 days. When thinning, snip extra seedlings at soil level to avoid root disturbance. Good spacing ensures healthy, productive plants. Soaking, correct depth, and generous spacing prevent common problems. Each seed gets the best chance to thrive. This is the essence of good gardening. Soon you'll see those first green shoots. Celebrate this new beginning. Next, let's talk watering. Okra loves heat but needs consistent moisture for tender pods. Once established, okra is drought tolerant, but steady moisture boosts yields. Check soil moisture with your finger. Water when it's dry 2 inches down. Water deeply to encourage deep roots. Avoid shallow, frequent watering. Early morning is the best time to water. Less evaporation, fewer diseases. Avoid wetting leaves in the evening to prevent fungal issues. Mulch around plants with straw or leaves to retain moisture and suppress weeds. Keep mulch away from stems to prevent rot. Mulch also adds nutrients as it breaks down. Water deeply, not often, and always check the soil first. These habits create resilient, productive plants. Wise watering is simple but powerful. Your okra will thank you with a bumper harvest. Now let's feed those plants. On to fertilizing. Okra is a heavy feeder and needs extra nutrition as it grows. Start feeding 3-4 weeks after sprouting, then again when flowering and podding begin. Use a balanced fertilizer, like October 10-10, for steady growth and pod production. Too much nitrogen gives you leaves, not pods. Balance is key. Organic options like compost tea or liquid seaweed work well. Top dress with compost mid-season for a gentle boost. Follow package instructions, more isn't better. Over-fertilizing can harm plants. Feed little and often for best results. Healthy, green, productive plants mean you're on track. Listen to your plants, they'll show you what they need. Supplement their diet, and you'll enjoy a long, abundant harvest. Next, let's keep pests and diseases at bay. And vigilance is your best defense against pests and diseases. Check your plants daily for aphids. Blast them off with water or use insecticidal soap. Handpick stink bugs in the cool morning and drop them in soapy water. Keep the area weed-free to reduce pest hiding spots. Powdery mildew is the main disease threat. Prevent it with good spacing and morning watering at the base. If mildew appears, spray with diluted milk 1:9 ratio in sunlight or use potassium bicarbonate. Companion planting with basil or marigolds attracts beneficial insects and deters pests. Encourage ladybirds and lacewings for natural pest control. Aim for a balanced, resilient garden, not a pest-free one. Healthy plants resist problems better. Early action and organic methods keep your okra thriving. All your good soil and watering habits help here too. Now, let's talk about harvesting. Harvesting okra at the right moment is crucial for tenderness and flavor. Pick pods when they're 2-4 inches long. Check plants daily as pods grow fast. Use the snap test. If the tip snaps off cleanly, it's tender. Use sharp secateurs or a knife to avoid damaging plants. Wear gloves if your variety has spines. The more you pick, the more the plant produces. Don't let pods get too big. Remove oversized pods to keep plants productive. Harvest every pod at the right size even if you have extras. Share or preserve the surplus. Regular picking keeps the harvest coming all season. Leave a few pods to mature only if you want to save seeds. Diligence at harvest is the key to abundance. Let's see how to extend your harvest. Don't let your okra season end before you're ready. There are several simple ways to extend your harvest and enjoy fresh pods for weeks longer than you might expect. With a little extra care and planning, you can keep your okra plants productive well into the late summer and even early fall. If your okra plants are getting tall and you notice that pod production is slowing down, don't worry. Prune the main stalk by about 1/3. This encourages the plant to send out new side shoots, which will produce a fresh flush of tender pods. Pruning not only keeps the plants manageable but also stimulates new growth. After pruning, give your okra a boost by watering deeply and adding a balanced organic fertilizer around the base. This extra nourishment helps the plants recover quickly and supports a late-season surge of growth and pod production. As the nights start to cool in early autumn, protect your okra from chilly temperatures by covering them with row covers or garden fleece. This simple step can shield your plants from light frosts and extend your harvest by several weeks. Another great strategy is succession planting. By sowing a second batch of okra seeds about 4-6 weeks after your first planting, you'll have younger plants coming into production just as the older ones slow down. This keeps your harvest steady and plentiful. When you have more okra than you can eat fresh, preserve your bounty by freezing. Simply blanch the pods in boiling water for a few minutes, cool them quickly in ice water, drain thoroughly, and freeze in a single layer. This keeps them fresh and ready for winter meals. Pickling is another delicious way to save okra for later. Try adding spices and vinegar to create tangy, crunchy pickled okra that's perfect for snacking or adding to salads. You can also preserve okra by canning or drying. Dried okra makes a tasty, crunchy snack, while canned okra is great for stews and soups throughout the year. Learning a few preservation methods ensures that none of your hard-earned harvest goes to waste, and you'll have okra to enjoy long after the growing season ends. Don't be too quick to pull up your okra plants at the end of the season. Try topping and protecting them with covers to squeeze out a few extra weeks of harvest, especially if the weather stays mild. Planning ahead is key for a long, productive okra season. Keep notes on what worked well and what you'd like to try next year to improve your harvest even more. Whether you enjoy okra fresh from the garden or preserved in your pantry, these tips will help you savor its unique flavor all year round with your family and friends. Make the most of your hard work and dedication in the garden. With these strategies, you'll enjoy a bountiful okra harvest and delicious meals for months to come. Now let's wrap up. And there you have it, the secrets to a magnificent okra crop. Warm soil, sunlight, rich earth, and regular harvesting are the keys. I hope you're inspired to grow your own okra and share your successes. Join our gardening community and share your favorite okra recipes below. Thank you for joining me. Keep growing, keep harvesting, and keep loving your garden. Until next time, see you soon.